Gerrymandering has been renamed redistricting. And even though they do the same thing, they are justifying creating districts to win elections by calling it something fancy and legitimate sounding like redistricting. But they are one in the same. Gerrymandering. They do the same thing. They have learned how to win elections just by changing the maps. And now they have learned how to justify gerrymandering with the new name redistricting. And no matter what you call it, politicians and parties pick their voters and have perverted the system of creating districts to win elections. Politicians, parties, and activist groups have figured out they really don't need us voting in numbers. They just need to change the district maps and fire us up on our ideologies and narratives, and then they can corral us within the districts they create, just like geofencing. It makes it easier for them to market their products of control, social issues, and money making ideas down our cerebellums, causing us to vote on these single issues and causing our fingers to vote how they want us to in the districts they create, thereby keeping them in power. And while we can still use that finger that voted to point at the Democrats for inventing gerrymandering, and using it and perfecting it through the years to win elections, they have learned how to rename it to redistricting, and all in the name of fairness. But let's not forget to use that same finger guided by our conscience to point at the Republicans through those same years who have been complicit or done nothing to stop it. Many will argue that these tactics are used for bargaining power or to level the playing field based on population maps. The problem is that once the tactics to change the maps have been exhausted to satisfy the party in power, those same tactics will be used over and over again in the future, just like gerrymandering has been, until the will of the people is no longer needed to get away with whatever they want. And we are almost at that point right now. At this moment, they need us to vote to keep the illusion that they want us and to make us feel like we need them. Some call it redistricting, but I'm calling it the new gerrymandering, using geofencing tactics to control our hearts, minds, and the way we vote. While we need to maintain districts, we have to find a way out of the old school election rigging gerrymandering system. My solution is don't have politicians creating the districts because that usually means the party in power gets the spoils of an election. Put the control of creating districts in the hands of the people that are not in public office, thereby putting the power back in the hands of the people who are citizens of the United States. And lastly, for my constitutionalist friends, in Article 1, Section 2, Clause 1, the power of choosing representatives was given to the people. But upon a deep dive, you will find that through legislation and court decisions since then, politicians have taken control of the districting process, or shall I say, the gerrymandering process.